Our menu has been added to it over the years, but for the most part, it's basically the same menu since 1969. We're Armenian, so that's why we draw a little bit from everything. This neighborhood's really filled up with residents. They're like, wow, you know, I've walked by this place so many times. I've always wondered. They finally try it, and they are like, I can't believe I have overlooked this place. This is so good. And the buzz is great, you know? It's kind of like we're a brand new restaurant again. Being in this kind of business, being so long, you have to really want to please people. When I hear that, wow, we've been coming here for 40 years, it warms my heart. I mean, that makes me really happy that people come back and they say, oh, we're so glad you're here. I want people to be happy and enjoy the food and enjoy the whole experience. Having the whole fun here at Sayat Nova.
So Paul, we use hidden gems quite a bit on this show, but you say that this is a true hidden gem. How do you have a hidden gem on Michigan Avenue with thousands, if not millions, of tourists going by there all the time?
If I knew, I would own the charter, and I would have the restaurant. No, actually, it's befuddling to me because it's wacky. I mean, it's really wacky. I'm sure it's probably expensive to maintain the lease. I don't know how they do it, but it's such. I think there's definitely repeat business, and it's not simply. I don't know if the tourists just happen upon it, but I mean, like you said, I mean, it's chains, it's bigger restaurants, and that place is small. It is very cozy. It's very small, very nondescript. I don't understand. I really don't. But they must be doing something right.
Well, yeah, Ruben actually, he owns the building, and I asked him. I said, this is like millions of dollars worth of real estate here. I mean, why have you not sold yet? I mean, you've got all these condos going around, all this stuff happening, and he's like, it's a labor of love. He's like, we do it because we love to do it.
And people feel that. I think when you walk in there, you can get a sense of that from somebody's work. It's not just work; it's a labor of love, like you said, and it was delicious. It was really good.
You say that like you're surprised.
Well, I am because I thought, no, right. Well, I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad I tried it.
I myself had never had Armenian food, so I went into it kind of like, what really is this going to be? When I kind of got to the place, I realized I had driven by the place probably 50 times. Upon going in, it struck me as kind of an old Chicago, like it had been there for quite a bit of time. I really liked really, I said they had that slight romanticism to it. I was there with my wife, and we took one of these really nice, cozy booths that kind of is right in a small alcove in the restaurant. I had the baba ganoush, and I had a kebab combo, and as I said, everything just came across as extremely, extremely fresh, and just really, really great tasting.
Well, to start, we had a bean appetizer. I forget what it's called.
It's the cupcake.
Yeah, and there were just some really great flavors in there. We had chicken leg and thigh, which that's the name of the dish. But my friend who had come,
a three-piece deal.
No, not at all. It's marinated and it's got all.
It is.
Right. No, it was marinated and very, succulent, and it had a lot of herbs and spices on top. And then we had a combination platter.
Don't you love it when restaurants like that, when you're not really familiar with the food, the combo platters are awesome because I feel like, especially for me, I don't want to miss out on anything.
Right.
Just like the combo platters are really just the most fantastic idea ever.
In fact, I didn't, say like what separates this Armenian place from the next Armenian place. Well, because you're not going to probably find the next Armenian place because there aren't many around.
Right.
But actually, the place that I think is hands down, it's very consistent, is the steak tartare. It's wonderful. I mean, you go in, it's consistent. It's but you got to ask for more olive oil when they bring your dish. Olive oil should just be on the table anyway. But there's just a lot of different dishes you're just not going to find at a regular place.
It took forever for us to decide what to order because everything looked good.
Did we try the boreg, the crispy triangle of cheesy goodness?
Wonderful, wonderful. That was when it got to the table, it kind of rather startling because it shows up and I didn't know if it was shredded coconut or what it was on the exterior of the item, but once you dig into this thing, it was unbelievable. And I have to add that it goes unbelievably with the Armenian coffee. It was a perfect thing to go along with that dessert.
Have you been there for the live music nights?
I have, and it was Sikh night the last time I went there.
They're very kind to my
Yes.
people over here.
Yes, it was. We weren't done eating. They said, the kitchen closes in like 5 minutes.
I had
and,
no idea Armenians and Indians got along so well.
Apparently, there was some type of excess of evil or excess of good spirits. Yeah, I don't know, but it was the dancing too, and the music on the weekends is definitely can be hip too.
All right, Paul. Sayat Nova was your selection. Sum it up for us.
This is a cozy little gem that would be a wonderful place for both Michelle and Barack to have a dinner, as well as Cheney and Rumsfeld. It's cozy. There's nothing. It's very it's just quaint, and it's consistent, and it's good energy.
All right, Natalie.
It is. Yeah, even though the unassuming exterior might not draw you there, please go and try the food. It's just absolutely incredible.
All right, Robert.
Thought it was wonderful. I mean, really nice throwback to kind of a previous era when you walk in. Nice, dimly lit, slight romanticism there. As I already had said, just unbelievably fresh flavors and just a wonderful, wonderful experience. I'm eager to return.
Well, you can get a belly full of Boreg and more at Sayat Nova, 157 East Ohio, 312-644-9159. They're open for lunch and dinner Monday through Saturday, and for dinner only on Sunday. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab for a person without drinks is $20.